The Human Torch was a bank loan. Is that what you just said?
The Human Torch was denied
a bank loan.
Oh,
that's
unique New York.
It's one of those things you say when you want to introduce episode 119
of Fresh Floppies. Blam blam blam. What's up to our sidekicks and henchmen out there in the Geek Nation? This is Fresh Floppies episode 119. I'm pretty sure. Don't fact check me on that. I'm Johnny Destructo of Johnny Destructo's Hero Complex, located at 4327 Main Street, Philadelphia, PA 19127. Or you can call me Jadles or JD. Who's with me?
Hey, this is Noel. If it's not episode 199, 119,
119,
then my bad. It's episode 119 part 2 or the pre-119 episode.
Minus 1.
Yeah.
And with me is...
Hey, Jeremy. That's
there
me.
he is. So what are Fresh Floppies?
Floppies is a common colloquialism for single-issue comic books that come out into specialty local comic shops every week. It's just ongoing storytelling in a serialized format that will later be collected into more perfect-bound or hard-bound complete collections.
Yes.
That people call graphic novels, but
or
trade paperbacks. Spoiler alert, they're all comics.
They're just comics, baby.
Wait, can we record that rundown and just play it on a loop in the shop for people
Guess
who come
what?
in with questions?
We're recording.
Yep.
That's true. I forgot we were recording. I'm sorry.
Let's start off with...
Wait, no. Let's start off with weird.
Oh, okay.
Can we start off with weird?
Oh, I always want to start off with weird.
So I am not a regular reader of Ice Cream Man. However, W. Maxwell Pierce and his artist, which I didn't look up. I'm so sorry. Can you look it up for me real quick?
I'm on it.
They are always messing with the format of comic books in really, really fun ways. So, like a couple of months ago, there was a decompressed 2 issues where it's like the same car crash, but it's told over like panel by panel. They do palindrome issues. They do all kinds of really fun stuff. I saw this be solicited. It is a Ice Cream Man, The Mortal Coil Shuffle, a comic book in 55 playing cards. It is. We'll take some videos and post them and some pictures. But this is an actual deck of 55 cards that is presented as a comic book in sequential order. I'll give you the instructions in the back. A helpful guide to reading this comic book. That's right. This might look like a deck of cards, but is in fact a comic book. It is a story to be read, not a game to be played. To correctly experience the story, read the cards in order, starting with card 1 and ending with card 55. Do not shuffle. It is tantamount to ripping apart the pages of a comic book and taping them together all jumbled up. Please do enjoy this comic book presented as 55 cards. Thank you for reading. And as you open it up, the lip says, "There's still time. Don't open the box."
Cute.
And we're off to the races.
So it's W. Maxwell Prince and Martin Morazzo.
Yes, there you go. Sorry.
Oh, and this is listed at Ice Cream Man. I thought was just a horror anthology. It's a horror comedy anthology.
Yeah, it's dark. It's often dark humor.
Yeah.
So what's cool about this, this could have easily just been either like a Any Which Way or a Choose Your Own Adventure.
I assumed it would be a Choose Your Own Adventure.
No, it's sequential in 55 cards in order. And it's... At first I thought each card will be like a panel as we go. But then they mess with the format a little bit in fun ways where they'll include cards from other card games that go into the story. Some chance cards, a credit card, a business card. These are all like little fun ways to tell the story. This was really cool.
It sounds... I can't wait.
And you know what? I don't even know if I understood how the story ended, but it was just so fun going through. There's some tarot card stuff in here.
Yeah.
This was so cool.
Yeah, it's I don't know if I'm being clear. It's literally a deck of cards that you read.
It's literally a deck of cards that you just...
Same size as a normal playing card deck.
So cool. I can't wait.
There's some Magic the Gathering kind of Easter eggs in here.
Yeah.
This was really cool. $9.99 deck of cards.
Oh, that's it. Wow.
Yeah. This is the kind of thing where it's like, oh, this is really cool. I should give that a shot. I have a feeling this will go crazy on the speculator market.
I think so. Yeah.
Like it's something very new.
I'm already sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ordered a bunch of 3 copies and they're already gone.
This was really, really cool.
It's one of those things where I don't know if anyone's going to care. As I'm ordering for my comic shop, I don't know if anyone's going to... I only have 1 subscriber for Ice Cream Man, the comic book.
Yeah, it's
know?
it's like that little comic book that keeps going, right?
Yeah.
Like they have a weird schedule. It comes out when it comes out. Is this issue 55?
Oh, that
would be
cool.
funny if it
Yeah,
was.
it just jumps to 56.
But no, this is and I think it's sporadic because they do play with the format all the
Yeah.
time, and they do try new things.
They did that one about the car crash.
Yeah, I was saying it's like 10. It's like a 5-second time period, but it's 2 issues.
So cool.
And they go in the backstory of the people that are flying through the windows and all kinds of stuff. It was pretty wild. And they did a palindrome issue, and like a full numbers issue or a dialogue all reversed issue, like a whole bunch of fun stuff.
I was just talking about this with a customer recently where I was recommending the Tom Taylor run on Nightwing, drawn by Bruno Redondo for the most part, and how fun that series is because they also mess with the format. And like if you take one of the comic books and just put every page on the floor, it becomes one long panel, you know. And then what was the other one? Everything was the entire book was from the first person perspective. Very cool. I love when people do that with the medium. It's very awesome.
Yeah, this is good shit. Like if you're on the fence, even if you don't read Ice Cream Man, this is still a really fun experience. If the story, I mean, I'm not a giant horror comic book person, but just by virtue of this experience, this was probably like a pick of the week. This was really cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
I can't wait to read it. I'm looking forward to it.
You can't wait
awesome.
to play it.
It's not a
Alright.
game.
It's clearly stated not a game. The deck is stacked. In the realm of normal comics.
Yeah.
What else came out this week?
Well, a book called DCKO Knightfight. That's KNIGHT fight. By Joshua Williamson and Dan Mora.
Surprise.
I was
Never heard of
surprised
this young guy.
at the end of DCKO #1 when Batman died, and then just
Spoiler.
remains dead forever.
Yeah.
He's just dead forever now in the DC universe until this issue, which is there he is. He's right on the cover. Die to fight another day. What did you guys think of this, Jeremy?
I
Yes,
liked
you there
it.
in the front, Jeremy.
Yeah, I raised my
already
hand.
called
Thank
out.
you.
Go ahead.
I liked it. I would also like to clarify something that was clarified previously by Noel, which is something that JD and I didn't pick up on.
Oh yes.
Is in this tournament.
DC Co.
Yeah, in this DCKO tournament, when people die, they are being turned into effectively stone statues in some other location.
Well, it's. Do you guys remember the classic film Clash of the Titans?
No.
Yes.
The gods.
Claymation.
The gods were, on Olympus just kind of playing with the humans, and they had little statue pieces for each human and put them on the board. It's kind of what's happening.
Right.
Like you're in the heart of apocalypse, and it's all kind of pantheonic. So when they are taken off the board, they just become pieces in the corner, kind of a thing.
Yeah, they definitely.
Which for some reason I did not grok that.
Neither did I.
To be fair, it's just 1 or 2 panels in the back, but to be fair also, it might have been a reveal in issue 2 that's coming. It was just something I picked up on and was like, I thought this was obvious, but I guess it wasn't obvious.
But
To simpletons.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's you. That's me and you.
Hey,
In case you're too
That's
much
why
of
I
a
read-
simpleton to get it,
Yeah.
he means us.
So, Baby Brain, what'd you think?
that's why I read. Picture books. So with. I'll give you a moment.
How did your smooth brain stick to this comic book?
My ridgeless flesh mass.
Number picture, happy time, good. Art.
Batman punch.
Fresh AF.
Next we have.
FA.
Okay.
Did you like it?
I did. I liked it quite a bit. Especially with Noel's, again, previous clarification. Something that we got. I personally don't consider it much of a spoiler just because it's been in the preview of multiple DC comics leading up to this.
Oh, yeah.
Which is Batman, in his preparation for the whole DCKO fight, decided to put on apocalyptian armor that has a boom tube built in that activates if he's inactive for too long.
Sure it does.
What's too long?
Right.
That's a great question.
Like, what if he's just on the toilet? Like, sometimes I'll go into a bathroom with one of those motion detection lights. I'm like, I could do this. And then I'm on the toilet and it all goes black on me. And I'm the idiot sitting on a toilet waving my hands.
You know what? No. Shit in the dark.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Commit.
I mean, I always close
please,
my eyes.
Please. Like you don't have your phone. Sorry, finish your thought because
That's
I had
okay.
thought about that.
No, I was just gonna say I am okay with this at the very least, because although I don't love the trope of Batman is ready for anything, at this point it's pretty standard.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever.
And especially if you're going to be going into
Yeah.
this fight.
So
this wasn't
basically-
a surprise. They had time to prep.
So the boom
Yeah,
tube
that's true.
breaks a living Batman out of this stone statue that he became, and then ends up in a weird version of Gotham that he doesn't recognize.
Yeah, that's
With a
that's
cool costume.
Basically, it.
Dude, the costumes in
The-
this especially fantastic.
So good.
These are. Dan Mora was basically just told, "Hey, make us action figures."
Yeah.
And
That's
there we
true.
go.
It was so
That
good.
JD will buy.
There's a something I didn't like about what was it, the Tynion run, especially that first arc, his dark materials or his
Yep.
dark materials, dark
Okay.
design, something like that. The designer, that character, the designer. The entire conceit of that arc was, oh, Batman's prepared. Well, what if I'm more prepared than Batman? Well, Batman prepared for your preparation. It was just escalation of I knew you knew, so I knew that you were gonna do the thing that I knew that you were gonna do because you knew.
I
that I knew.
prepared for the thing 5
Yeah.
steps.
This is borderline there.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like, because it was, they're going to the heart of Apocalypse to do blah blah blah. Okay, it makes sense that he randomly has apocalyptic
Boom tube.
boom tube technology suit. But it was the
Well,
first
I mean,
reading.
one of
the
his
first,
teammates is Cyborg.
yeah, but and also
like,
the first reading of it though, I was just like, ooh, this is close.
Yeah, I agree.
Really close to. I am irrationally prepared for everything in any kind of
Right.
conceivable way that makes no sense.
Bat shark repellent.
Yeah. Like,
but
for every instance of a surprise, it's just within reason.
he wasn't prepared for this.
But because of that, that's
Yeah.
fine. It's just the way they presented it in the book in like a slapdash, 1 page of
True.
and then
Yeah.
I did this with this because I knew that this was going to happen. Ha ha ha! And you're like, okay,
Yeah. Now on to the real story.
yeah, okay, thank you.
I thought it was fun.
Yeah,
I'm cool with it. He ends up in a Gotham that he doesn't recognize. We don't have the full picture of either. We can come to some conclusions by the end for sure, but I don't even know how to summarize this outside. He's fighting for his place in this new Gotham, I guess.
Yeah. He's shunted to, I don't, is this a future? It looks like a future.
side future. It's a future, yeah, because
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is
a
future.
future.
some people have gray hair. I have a sense of where this is going.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Like the entirety of KO is, enemies and friends fighting each other, no holds barred, and this is basically just the Bat Family microcosm version of that.
Yeah.
And it'll just kind of keep going.
Yeah.
This is like a journey versus the finish line kind of thing.
Yeah.
The finish line is clear as day right now of like where this will end in 4 issues.
Yeah.
So hopefully the journey is going to be worth it.
So far for me, I think
Yeah.
this is really fun.
No,
The
I
journey
agree.
for me is I love this. I like where we are in the future.
Me too.
I'm a sucker for Bat Family, as we know. Like I like the Bat Family more than I like Bruce, and the way everything here pans out is really fun. But I don't want to spoil anything.
I'm saying that in so much as a caveat to like longtime readers.
Sure.
The point of this book is not how it's going to end up. This is almost like in a bubble side story.
Yeah.
It's going to be about the fun of it. So if you're going in, I'm presuming if you're going in thinking like this is the next vital chapter of the big event I don't think so.
No.
I actually think you're just going to just turn off your brain,
Yeah.
have fun with this one because it's not going to necessarily give us a secret or reveal something. This is just a bat tournament, I think.
You know what it
Which
feels
is cool.
Yeah, no, and,
But
and
like
Battle of the Cowl.
I could totally see the
Yeah.
online conversation being like, I thought that this was going to be like, no, just fucking have a good time because
Yeah.
this is not air quotes important.
Yeah.
Just it's art.
And that's comics.
I agree.
True.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But a lot of people will read these event tie-ins thinking like it's the next vital chapter for like just have fun. This is a fun book.
that's kind of and we'll get there, but this is kind of the mindset change that I've had with Age of Revelation that we talked about last time, which is
Was it a revelation you had?
yeah, arguably it was pretty much just okay, not everything has to be important. You can still just appreciate the individual issue. And I think this is a good example of that. Like you said, it's not directly related, doesn't seem like it's going to have a whole lot of an effect. But what it feels like to me, and I mean this in a good way, is it feels like they brought Batman into this, for lack of a better term, godly tournament with every powered being possible from DC. And they were like, actually, he's going against a lot of really powerful people. He probably wouldn't stand much of a chance. Let's put him back in Gotham where he's better and can do more. And that's kind of what it felt like, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah, and this is also like this, it's an external setup for what was probably his most internal conflict of letting go of the bat, and then his, basically his sires, his progeny.
Sons,
Yeah.
So
you mentioned that about him going up against all these really powerful beings, and then he's killed by the Joker.
True, yeah.
Immediately, yeah.
with a bang, one of those bang,
the harpoon gun or something,
bullets, yeah.
Which apparently is long enough in activity for the boom.
Yeah. So yeah, very fresh for me. Although, sorry, I didn't cut you off.
No, I think this was fresh AF. This was a really fun book. I reflexively anticipate like bitching about how it's slight or small or like
Right.
Yeah.
or like people that bitch about like, oh, this is alternate Elseworlds thing. I'm like, yeah, just enjoy it. Just because it doesn't necessarily, just because this may be all in his head.
Right.
That
I mean,
doesn't
for all
mean
we
it-
know, yeah.
That doesn't mean it doesn't count or matter because it's about him, right?
Yeah.
Like it's less this is the next fight in KO. This is more inside Batman's head
Yeah.
and how effed up and weird it could get.
Yeah.
And I think that's cool.
I like it.
It's
Do you think it's in? You think it's all in his head, really?
I think he's saying even if it were,
I see.
we get the same effect.
I do kind of think that he's manifesting this in some sort of way because we're talking about like he was in a godlike state of stasis and then the boom tube translated someplace for him to go. I do think that he is kind of manifesting this internal tournament of sorts.
Interesting.
I do
Okay.
think so.
Cool. Awesome. Speaking of Batman, number 3 by Matt Fraction and Jorge Jiminez. Noel, I don't think you've joined us for any of Batman 1 or 2.
No.
How have you been feeling about?
No.
How have you been feeling about Fraction's Bats?
I read the first issue and then last night I read 2 and 3.
Matt Fraction.
Bat Fractions.
There it is.
Yeah. Bat Fractions Batman. Bat Fractions Matman.
Perfect.
God, this book is A+.
Ah, great.
Firing on cylinders. This
nice.
is the best Batman book I've read in a long time.
Dude, for sure.
I absolutely adore this book because it's not explicitly about Batman. It's about the ecosystem and atmosphere around somebody like Batman. And it's fun without being slight. It's dour without being fucking navel gaze, fake gravitas. Jorge Jimenez has been on and off this book since Tynan, 6 or 7 years ago. This is the best he's been on this book.
So good.
He jives with Fraction's kind of tone much more than he did with Tynan and Zdarsky, I think. And also, too, this has the kind of like Zdarsky on some of his arcs had a bit of a more fun nature to his Batman. This taps into that a lot, which I really, really like. This is awesome.
It's
this
not
is
a super self-serious.
This is straight fire.
There are multiple versions of the Bat, and this is kind of my favorite version where he, in the very first issue, he has a sit down with Croc, who has the mind of a child right now, and takes off his mask and just has a sit. And it's, it's through the guidance of this imaginary or AI Alfred. I'm starting to think it's imaginary. Originally, I thought it was AI, but there's a sequence in here where Alfred shows up where there is no AI. It just, just shows up and talks to Bruce. But I like this version of Batman very much. He's more of a person than just like this. Like the guy earlier, enough time, he could beat anything. He could beat Jesus Christ.
Well, pacifist.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like
he won't need much time. You know what I'm saying?
all they gotta do is kiss him on the cheek, and he's toast.
So
Bible
yeah, I
reference
really
for
like
y'all.
this. What did you think, Jeremy?
I didn't read it.
Oh,
Go away.
Okay, my bad.
I read 1 and 2, and I really like both of those. I didn't pick up 3.
This continues that. So when he was saying...
It continues on from 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
when
wow.
Fraction-
It's 3.
Smooth brain. When
Speaking of innovative
Fraction
comics.
said that these were going to be one-offs, I misinterpreted that. I thought they were going to be literal one-offs, but we do have an ongoing storyline.
Yeah.
It just means you can pick up any one of these and enjoy it.
That's
Yes.
great to
Which
know.
is what 90% of mainstream superhero comics should be and don't seem to be.
The second and third issue of this well, actually all 3 of them have been almost little parable style tales that happen in the forefront and then a bit of an ongoing plot in the background.
Yeah.
So this starts with, this is basically an issue, it's a two-hander issue of a random kid who's filming his grandmother and then also like maybe captures a crime and teaching Tim how to drive stick. And in the background, the ongoing plot, because those are like the parable versions. That's like the crux of the story.
Yeah.
But in the background, there is, injured Batman and Dick trying to get from point A to point B, and it's juxtaposing like the life lessons in real time with what's going on. These are all single issue stories, but there is an ongoing thread.
Yeah.
Somebody could pick this up as the first issue and have no issues. I
Love that.
I have not pulled Batman in 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
I might add this to my list.
Yeah.
This
Dude,
is
I'm on Batman and Detective both right now.
Detective's
which is,
baller, too.
They're both
Yeah, but
so
Taylor-
good.
I'm 12 issues behind that. 15 issues
Well, that's the
behind
thing.
on that. I'm not
So
gonna,
are we.
Yeah.
But
1101.
We just jumped in with the Plague Boat.
Yeah.
There's
But-
just a new mystery.
Yeah. 1101 is a great, I think,
on.
designated jumping on point. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we are only at 1102 now.
Yeah.
Very
I'll try
good.
it. I'll,
Something
pick,
like that.
I'll,
It's-
I'll
it's
go back and
worthwhile.
read it.
Yeah. You don't have to catch up on it. Yeah. Because I do the same thing. I was like, oh, I like Tom Taylor, but I'm so far behind on this detective run. But, this is a part 1. Let me just try it.
Also, the colors in this detective,
Yeah.
these comics, oh,
Is this still Michael Janin?
Well,
On
Mikhail Janin
detective-
is... Oh, yes. Mikhail Janin is drawing
Yeah.
detective. Yes. I'm sorry. I was looking... I thought we were talking colors.
It's Michael Janine.
Who
Duh.
is- looking for the credits.
It's Mori. Tume
Tumo-
Mori.
Tumo More?
Tume
on
Mori.
colors, yeah.
Yeah, Tume Mori.
What a gorgeous book.
So we all, it's Fresh AF.
Fresh AF.
Everything.
I haven't read it, but I'm sure it is.
Everything Bat is great right now.
Yeah. Which is
Honestly,
crazy
yeah,
because I
actually.
don't care about Bat.
You do.
I guess I do.
You do.
Speaking of Bat, Jeremy, Harley and Ivy Life and Crimes #1 by written and drawn, arted by Erica Henderson. She's the only name on this. Erica Henderson. And this is a look back at Harley and Ivy and their first meetup, and their, the blossoming of their friendship, which eventually becomes the blossoming of their relationship. And I'm a big Harley Ivy fan. I like them together. Harley by herself, I do not care. Ivy by herself, sometimes cool. Harley and Ivy as a couple, Harlivy? What's their ship name?
I think there was a conversation.
Hyvy. Perfect.
I think there was an in-canon conversation about them coming up with a ship name.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what they landed on, but we can find it, I'm sure.
Ever since the kind of underrated, I would say, Harley cartoon on
Cartoon's
HBO
so good,
Max,
dude.
that is so funny and so fun. I have been all in on the Harley Ivy relationship. So I've also, caveat, never really cared about Erica Henderson. She did some really fun Squirrel Girl stuff.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
She also did an amazing 5-issue miniseries with Kyle Starks called Assassin Nation, and it's the coolest goddamn thing
I
in the
read
world.
issue 1 of that years ago.
There's a main character named Fuck Turlington.
That's right.
That's the book.
Nice.
An assassin off,
Fresh
and
AF.
one of the assassins is called Fuck Turlington.
Love that.
His first name is his first name is Fuck. His surname Turlington.
Thank you for clarifying.
His mother named him F-U-C-K Turlington. Not an acronym. Sorry, guys, go ahead.
No, you're good.
Turns out she was in the middle of giving birth, and Turlington's an ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
They just asked at an inopportune time.
Yeah. Because that's what usually
The
when
guy
they,
who got her pregnant.
It's usually when they actually like validate it with the stamp. I'm assuming they do that in the delivery room, right? Like
Ka-chunk! Right on the baby's forehead.
names can't be changed.
But this is
No take backsies.
this is super fun. What did you think? I think this is pretty dang fresh.
I liked it a lot, actually. I didn't have really high or low hopes, to be honest. I have limited experience with both Harley and Ivy, and both of them combined. I haven't disliked anything I've read, but nothing that I've like stuck onto. I pulled Harley's headlining series for a little while, hopped off of that. I just started reading some of Poison Ivy's current. That's pretty good.
That's pretty gnarly.
Yeah. I have a little bit mixed feelings, but it's pretty good.
I
But
dipped in on that here and
Yeah,
there.
it's just going through some stuff.
It's very Alan Moore-esque.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
I just jumped in on the recent like jumping on point like 2 or 3 issues ago. Actually, I think the third is this week, right?
I'm not sure.
Anyway, regardless, this was really good. The interactions and dialogue between the two of them was really fun. The action, there was like mild action, but it was quickly paced and felt good. And it felt, I don't know, natural. I always get nervous, and like maybe this is unwarranted now, but whenever there's like female main characters, I always get scared that like the writing is going to be weird. And of course this one is written and drawn by a woman, so I had higher hopes than usual, but it was good. I liked it.
I think it was really fun. And her style, which I wouldn't pair with everybody, with every sort of character or story, I think it works perfectly here.
Yeah,
Is
the art.
it like a hello fellow teens kind of worry. Like
It's-
it won't sound natural.
It's a combination of that and also just throwing in random innuendos when they're unnecessary because they're female characters,
What's that
which
one
happens
tweet
sometimes.
about when a man writes a woman character and it's like she walked boobily down the stairs? Something like that, you know?
she breasted boobily down the stairs. So yeah, I always
Poor men. We're laughing.
so I do always get a little bit nervous, but no, this had, I mean, especially when you're talking about the relationship, I feel like there's opportunity there to get weird, and it didn't, which was cool. It was just their first meetup. It was how they interacted. It was fun. It was good.
Yeah, this is delightful. I recommend.
Yeah.
Pretty dang fresh for me.
Very fresh for me.
Yeah. Hey, who's that? Who's next?
Speaking of women
Who boobily
are,
breast things?
who are green.
Yeah.
Planet She-Hulk #1, written by Stephanie Phillips, with art by the incomparable Aaron Kuder.
Shut up. I don't care about Aaron Kuder for the most part until now. This is the work of his, like, this is the pinnacle of his work so far for me.
I love Aaron Kuder. You've never really been much of a fan?
It's fine. But there's something about this particular book, like just the first, I opened the first page and there is a splash page of She-Hulk in mid-jump wielding a giant sword. And there's something about the textures and the details that Aaron Kuder is employing here and it's a little bit of the colorist as well.
Sonia Obach.
Thank you.
She did a lot. She was doing Stegman's colors for a long time, too.
Yeah.
It's got like a matte texture to it.
And there's fuzz on her outfit, and it looks soft. It looks like I could run my finger over it. It's just, I stared at this image for a little bit, and then you open up the next page, double page spread of her fighting a giant Star Wars Coliseum battle from episode, what was that, 1?
It's a wedding.
Episode 2?
I don't know.
But yeah, well, this reminds me of one of those creatures from the Star Wars battle. But yeah, gorgeous book. Holy shit. And also, I just love Jennifer Walters. I'm always happy to be reading her.
Did you guys finish Imperial?
No.
Smooth brain.
What
What did you think?
Imperial?
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Okay, great. Continue. She-Hulk.
But this out of Imperial comes 4 new kind of galactic continuities. Maybe not continuities, more so like other books are going to come out of this. Planet She-Hulk's one of them, and then you've got Imperial Guardians, Black Panther Galactic, The Exiles.
Yeah.
All of them seem pretty fun.
What are those called? Backdoor, like in television, a backdoor pilot.
Backdoor pilots, yeah. But she is stuck on Sakaar, where diplomacy is violence. She's watching over it for her cousin, and Yeah, the lawyer has to be a little bit more hands-on. What I found interesting about this book, and what I found refreshing about this book, is it doesn't remove the Jennifer Walters
Right.
at all. I thought that the worst version of this was going to be just a Hulk on the planet doing savage stuff. They keep her asides to the camera. They keep her voice. They keep her tone. Juxtaposed with this weird Planet
Game
Hulk,
of Thrones.
Game of Thrones stuff.
Sci-fi.
So fun.
Yeah.
So
I was nervous about
crazy
this because
fun.
I did read the one shot that begat this, which was a murder mystery that I clocked immediately. Like I was like, oh, okay, I know what's happening here. Oh, I was right, which I wasn't tickled by. But I like her so much that I was willing to give it a shot, and I'm really glad I did.
That one shot was too cute by half.
Yes. Yeah.
It was way too cutesy.
This is not that.
No, not at all.
Although, speaking of too cute, does anyone else do this? When I read a certain character, even if it's a brand new character, sometimes a voice in my head will just happen. And her little helper guy, she takes a bath, and then
Conrad.
Conrad, yeah, he has the voice of the guy who helps in Futurama. He helps the guy with the short skirt. Oh God, what's his name? He's like Star Trek.
I don't know.
Futurama?
I mean, I watched it 20 years ago.
Never mind. Anyway,
Yeah.
no one's gonna get the reference.
I'm sorry.
Cool.
Somebody will write in.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll just edit that part out. Go ahead.
Also, there's a giant 2-page splash page halfway through this book that just. So I was enjoying it, and then this splash page happened, and I'm in forever. For all time.
I'm flipping.
Hell
yeah.
It is an
yeah.
in-motion 2-page splash page of her flying through the air.
That's rad as hell.
Right?
This is the book of the week. This is
Really
my favorite thing read. I absolutely adored this. Everyone should read this book.
Damn. Okay. I gotta hop on it.
It's the charm of the previous She-Hulk book that by Rainbow Rowell, but it's also the intensity and oddness of Planet Hulk and cosmic shit.
As someone who has read neither Planet Hulk nor Imperial, does it matter?
Nope.
Nice.
There's literally a
Love that for me.
there's like a straight up recap. It's pretty great.
Perfect.
Yeah, like in story they recap everything.
So tough question, Noel.
Yeah.
You and I were big fans. You just brought her up. Rainbow Rowell's run.
Sure.
How do you feel this after reading that?
One issue.
Yeah. Just because there's a little bit of disappointment, even though I like Stephanie Phillips, there was a little bit of disappointment in me in that Rainbow Rowell's run is done. Omnibus sitting right there. I'm very excited about it. And we have a new writer taking over. How does this compare to that? Because that was a very different She-Hulk book.
It's a different book.
Yeah.
That's how it compares. It's a different. No, I'm not trying to skirt the question. That was explicitly a romance relationship book.
Yeah.
This is that same character with those same flaws and that same kind of demeanor in a completely different place and atmosphere.
Yeah.
They're not comparable, but I will say there is not a jarring transition between the two.
Right.
I still believe that this is
She
that
still
same
feels
Jennifer.
like Jennifer.
Yes, she still feels like Jennifer, just in a wildly different kind of place.
Yeah.
She still has her same quippy asides, her same concerns. This is basically like you took Spider-Man, you put him in space, but he stayed the kid from Queens.
Yeah.
We took Jennifer and put her on Sakaar,
Yeah.
and she still is Jennifer.
Yeah.
So, if anything, I wouldn't compare the books yet. Obviously, Aaron Kuder, I think, is a better artist than Andre Genoulet. However, Andre Genoulet wasn't asked to do this.
Right.
So they're different muscles.
Yeah.
Can Rainbow Rowell write something as crazy as this? Absolutely, but they weren't asked to. It was just more of the jump from there to there, from there to here, doesn't make my head spin.
Gotcha.
Because they are consistently characterized.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Great.
So
Great
I
answer.
wouldn't compare them just so much as don't be afraid of this book if that's the only one you loved.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's a good wrap up. Thank you. What was another quick aside. Speaking of Rainbow Rowell, we did not talk about this on the show, I don't believe, but Superman Red and Blue, it was a one shot from last week. There's a Rainbow Rowell, Superman, and Clark and Lois story in there that you might enjoy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's all. Okay. What's next? Oh, for me, I don't think I chimed in. This is great. Also fresh AF.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's my favorite of the week. That might still be Batman, but this is at least a very
I think it
close runner-up.
I think it edges out Batman for me only because Batman the last 2 issues have been exemplary.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
This was an X factor for me. I wasn't because I did read
Yeah.
that one shot and it was like
I
this is
don't
okay.
know. Yeah.
This book blew my socks off, so it ended up being the
It
top
also
2.
makes me want to read. Is it Grimm? What is Stephanie Phillips writing? She's writing like
Oh, Grimm is great.
Grimm.
Yeah, Grimm is
I want to
great.
read that.
Um,
I
also-
started following her on TikTok. She's delightful.
Yeah, she's cool.
She gets a lot of shit for no reason.
Oh yeah, I
I
mean
agree.
Because she's the lady writing
all
comics.
women creators get a lot of shit for no reason. Also, her Phoenix run, which just ended, was pretty freaking great.
Was that her?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Phoenix was cool.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, I read the
gotta
first like
that.
6 or 7 issues. I have to finish it, but I was absolutely loving it. And then she's doing Binary with
Yep.
Age of Revelation. Actually,
Binary-
is a good spot for you to like.
Oh, why not?
I mean,
tip us in.
I'll
Hey,
take
yeah.
my X corner if you're giving
Yeah,
it to me.
jump in X Corner so
Hell
we'll
yeah,
finish up with stuff we both
brothers.
read.
All right, X Corner. As per usual, we are in Age of Revelation. 10 years beyond quote unquote current continuity for X-Men. Revelation.
Gene bomb. Everybody's either a human or every human either died or became a mutant. Most of the United States is now run by Revelation, who is
Yeah.
the AKA or no the quote unquote son
Successor
of
Apocalypse.
Yeah.
And Revelation is Doug Ramsey, aka whatever his mutant
Cypher.
name is that I forget. Thank you, I keep forgetting. So this week we have. I was excited for this week because we finally got some number 2s.
Yeah.
Everything up
You
until this
love
point.
a number 2. You're a big scat man.
I'm a scat man.
That's the sound of poop.
Oh, thank you. Not scat.
Scat man underwater.
Well, it was or under something.
Yeah.
You started it.
Continue, Jeremy.
Anyway, so we got Binary number 2, Longshots number 2, Laura Kinney, Sabretooth number 2, Amazing X-Men number 2. We're going to start with
Longshots.
Binary since we were just talking about Stephanie Phillips. This book is rad. It is about Carol Danvers.
Love her.
And during these 10 years that have passed, she somehow came to acquire the Phoenix powers from Jean.
Who's dead, I believe.
Yeah, in this book, we come to find out what happened to Jean, how she died, how Binary got these Phoenix powers. This all happens like the first 2 pages. And then we jump right back to how Carol is dealing with this town that she's protecting. In the last issue, it's established that she has basically put up a large force field around Beverly, Massachusetts, to protect the humans inside from the virus and also from the Babbles on the outside, which are basically the people that Revelation has taken most human thinking capability from effectively. And they're just savages. And the big point of the last book was that the people in this bubble are coming to resent her and being like, maybe there's nothing out there. Maybe you're just using us. We want the freedom to choose to come and go, whatever.
Which is impressive to me because it's been 10 years.
Right. Yeah.
It took them 10 years, really? I feel like it would take people 3 days.
That's also true. Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, I like
but-
that there's like elements of COVID trutherism in there. of
100%.
Like, oh, it doesn't even exist. It's probably just made up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
People not trusting those in power just because they're in power. And the first issue starts off very beginning with an attack on Carol by the people in that town. In this issue, we get the build up to that attack. We get their planning, and we also come to find out who is behind this unrest and uncertainty towards Carol. And it's, in hindsight, maybe somebody I should have expected, but I didn't, and I'm very excited to see where this goes.
Wonderful.
This was actually fresh AF for me. I really like this book.
Nice.
Yeah,
Awesome.
this one's a lot of fun. Next we have Longshots by
Duggan and Hickman, right?
sure if you say yeah, Duggan and Hickman. This is basically Mojo is like, oh no, it's the end times. No one can watch my programming if it's the end times. So he puts together a team of people to attack what is effectively the main power plant in the US that is broadcasting the only entertainment there is. And he's like, let's get people to destroy that to get my stuff back on the air. And at the same time, he is recording and broadcasting those people doing the attack. And that is the team, the Longshots. And that's who we're following.
I don't know much about Mojo or Longshot the character. I've never really cared about that whole thing. It's a little too arcade.
Sure.
Arcade, a little like a silly villain kind of thing for me.
Absolutely.
Does not Mojo broadcast to the entire galaxy?
So there's the Mojo verse.
Yeah.
And
What does
now
that consist of?
see that now that I'm saying it out loud,
nebulous.
I'm realizing
Yeah.
I don't exactly know.
Well,
Because
you
it
see,
seems like a small thing for him. Like in my head, he is this like media mogul who blasts out reality television to like the entire universe.
well, you
Right.
see, you
And
need to
then-
have affiliates, and then each affiliate gets to choose which, what their programming would be, and or if they're going to carry the Mojo channel.
And so
This
this
is the
is
galactic
the
version of
earthly affiliate
Yeah, Earth affiliate
for Mojoverse.
is like, nah, fam. But then if you lose enough affiliate, that's just like, oh, one random corner on one random planet, blah.
Yeah.
But if you lose enough of them,
Yeah. Okay.
maybe.
All right. This is why Noel's on the show.
This is me making
the last
that shit
time,
up.
apparently.
This is me making second to last. This is me making up shit that doesn't matter.
That is now
I don't know.
That is now the headcanon answer.
Well, it answered my question that didn't matter, so it's perfect.
Also, Mojo doesn't make sense. Go.
Yeah. Also, to address your concern about not knowing anything about the character Longshot, he is only tangentially related because in the first issue, he's creating a show called Longshots. He gives Longshot a call, and he and his agent are like, no, here are our terms. And he's like, F you, it's too expensive. And then he hires this other group of characters.
This
who-
is a satire. This
Yeah,
is a-
the whole thing is
Yeah.
satire. We're referencing real world comics and stuff regularly. But this team consists of Hellcat, Bishop, Wonder Man, Rhino, and Craven. It is,
Yeah.
it is a
A
fun.
bunch of long shots.
I read the first issue of this.
It is a fun team. This book gets a little bit comedically brutal at times. It's very fun.
Sounds
Very
a little Mark Russell-y.
It's very Mark Russell-y. It's this is also a perfect example of, oh, this doesn't matter.
yeah, but it's fun.
This is like, this has nothing to do with the actual Age
Like
of
Knightfight.
Revelation thingy.
Yeah.
No.
Knightfight is actually a little bit more relevant than this is, but yeah.
Yeah, this is just tangential. Here's some characters we don't see much of.
And
Yeah.
this was the quote unquote revelation that he came to last week, which was he keeps expecting so much out of these tie-in books, but then was like, well, actually, I guess the point is these are those comic books as if we were shunted 10 years into the future during Revelation's reign in comic bookdom.
Yeah.
So these are just comics you would be reading 10 years from now in this reality.
Yes.
That's
And-
like, what a very cool way to look at this.
And I enjoy them way more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not everything has to be
yeah.
up to a 12 as far as stakes are concerned.
Like Binary, I already liked the first one. Longshots, I really didn't buy into the first one. The second one I like way more. I might go back and reread the first one because it might have just been a mindset thing, I think.
Yeah, it also doesn't have to be a linear thing. I think that's the biggest problem that most people have when they read tie-ins for events. It's
Yeah.
not. It's
When does
not.
this take place? And
It's not. Well, it's not linear. Like, oh, this came out, and this came out this week, so it's important for me to read these two in this order for the larger blah blah blah. Like, nope. It's so arbitrary. Just
have
take
fun.
it. That's why a lot of times when I'm reading an event, I will just read the main, and if I like that a lot, I'll go back and read the other stuff because sometimes, yeah, if the main event, the issues, the spine, whatever, don't make sense on their own, it's a bad event. If the main event is so fun, I want to go back and read or invest in a bunch of the side things like you're doing now. Great event.
My problem with this event
It's taking
is
over all
that
the books.
what is the main event?
There's none. It's just
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
There were a couple of bookends.
This is a vibes event like Age of Apocalypse was. Like, it's just, hey, 10 years from now.
There's no Age of Apocalypse main series.
Is the main series the X-Men series?
I would say what we could consider main is Amazing X-Men, which was a continuation of the just X-Men.
Yeah, so this is one of those things where you have to be savvy enough to just follow the writer. So whatever Judd MacKay is writing,
that's how I set up my subscriptions. If you
Yeah.
were reading X-Men, now you get Amazing X-Men.
Yeah.
If you were reading Uncanny X-Men by Gail Simone, now you're getting Expatriate X-Men by Gail Simone.
Oh, I thought that was...
Unbreakable X-Men.
I'm sorry, Unbreakable.
yeah, Expatriate's the E-viewing one, right?
Viewing, yeah, you're right.
Sorry, finish up.
No, you're good. So we'll get to Amazing X-Men in 1 second. On the way there, Laura Kinney Sabretooth, who I just had the page open to, by Erica Schultz and Valentina Pinti.
Oh, Erica Schultz.
This
Oh, no,
is...
never mind.
It's fine. I didn't love the first one.
Yeah.
I don't love this one. In the first one, Laura Kinney has son that she's sending away with Scout and Akiro. And then in this one, we're seeing some consequences from it because she's just trying to get her family out of Revelation or out of the Revelation territories. Yeah. But simultaneously, she's working with Revelation. We see some internal conflict, but it's the internal conflict that you expect and see coming. So
Who's
I'm like,
the kid's dad?
Yeah.
The father is Zane, whoever that is.
No idea.
No,
idea.
I don't know if we know.
Forget.
I think if I recall correctly, I think he actually might be a human. And the biggest concern is her son doesn't have powers, at least as of yet. So she's like, let's get him out of here before it's an issue. Mm-hmm. All right, next. That was kind of fresh. I didn't love it. But next we have Amazing X-Men that we were talking about by Jed MacKay and Mahmud Asrar.
Oh, I like him.
This, I have enjoyed this series since the first one. Well, I guess which was only one issue ago.
Way back.
Although, actually, we did get a couple like one-shots before it that I'm sort of connecting to. But this is following the main team. This is following the future bodies of Cyclops and Beast containing their past minds in the current working with the current X-Men to try to get to Philadelphia, which is where Revelation is.
Oh, well, yeah, obviously it's the birthplace of America.
Yeah. Shout out.
Bad things happen here.
Boo-boo.
Yeah. So they're off trying to stop him, but on the way.
Cheesesteak?
No.
Okay.
On the way there, last issue, they run into Magic in her own territory in like Connecticut or something.
Is Gritty in this at all?
Gritty's not in this, unfortunately.
Where's Salem?
Salem, Massachusetts?
This is in. Oh, I lied. It's not Connecticut. It's Providence, Rhode Island. Yeah, no, I was almost there.
They're all little baby states.
Yeah.
Up in the armpit.
So they when trying to teleport to Philadelphia last issue, they accidentally teleport to Providence, Rhode Island. They run into Magic, who is all dark childy, and they're like, "Whoa, what's going on here?" And she's like, "This is my land."
Bitches.
And then we get here, and they're dealing with the consequences of that. It's good.
So, comic books are going to comic book.
Yeah.
Between Cyclops and Beast, which one do you think is going to get stuck in the future?
Beast.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Worth noting, though, that we do
we get an answer of what happened to their current selves?
We do.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's as
okay.
effed up as we thought, right?
Well, yeah, it's weird. We get answers, but apparently Cyclops and Beast already just came to that conclusion. The answers are only new to us, the readers, but that's okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, they seeded it so much in just that one issue.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So this was fresh AF for me. I actually really enjoy Amazing X-Men.
Nice. Cool. Awesome.
JD, let's talk really quickly about the Energon universe.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
I have listen. If you listen,
Bro, listen.
If you haven't been listening to this show in a while, know that I love the Energon universe. It's one of my all-time favorite things. However,
it's going to be
because time is horrible. I am behind on all of it.
Yes.
However, G.I. Joe number 13 came out today. Dreadnought War, part 1 of 5. Joshua Williamson, Tom Reilly, and Jordi Belair.
Returning champion Tom Reilly.
God damn. Oh, did he leave?
Well, he's been off since issue 6.
Has he?
Yeah. So apparently this Dreadnought War, this 5-issue mini or whatever arc is going to be in the backup. In the backup, they said it was going to be bi-weekly. So weeks. 2 weeks, double shipping. Yeah, this is going to double ship, so he had to get ahead of this.
I'm sorry, I'm flipping through volume 2 of G.I. Joe.
It's a bunch of different artists. It's Andre
Milana.
Basseri. Oh, yeah. It's basically the artist that did...
Cobra Commander?
Yes, Cobra Commander. And then the artist that did the Destro book is going to be a fill-in artist for Void Rivals, blah, blah, blah. It's basically like the
rotating
Energon rotating cast
cool.
of artists. But yeah, the last arc was basically two issue, like Chunks? A 2-issue, a 3-issue chunk, and a 1-shot. So this is the next legit arc. Yeah.
I'm so glad I jumped back in on this.
Yeah.
So when last we spoke around issue 6, you were like, G.I. Joe, me. How are you now?
Did you?
I did.
Oh, same. This is fun. So this is less. For a while, this book was like a glass of cold water in the heat.
Yeah.
Now it's just room temperature water when I'm thirsty.
Okay.
Like there's. How do you keep talking? The book is always solid, so I'm running out of expletives.
I see.
to talk. Like it's good.
So
It's
it is
just
good. Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Because what it sounded like was tepid.
Well, it's good, but I end up waiting like 4 or 5 issues to catch up on it. Like nothing
It's not
about this
must-see
feels
TV.
Yeah, nothing about this
Gotcha.
feels like it's imperative that I catch up on the
Wednesday.
story in real
If
time.
I don't read this before 8 p.m.
Everyone
my life
shut
is
the fuck
over.
up. I'm going to read Giada. No,
Yeah.
it's just good.
Yeah.
So, and honestly, a lot of Kirkman books end up being like this for me, where it's just like, all right, I get your cadence, I get your pace. I know that I could read this in just as well of time, and no one's spoiling it for me later or early or whatnot.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm enjoying the hell out of this book. This is the first time in 6 months that the plot lines progressed. So that was getting annoying.
Okay.
We just had a lot of seeding for the future with no actual like cards being turned.
Gotcha.
I'm hoping that ends here and we start to like move.
Yeah, this picks up a plot point from the Cobra Commander miniseries from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
like, if
really?
this is issue 13. It's really like almost the 30th or 40th issue in this
Yeah.
whole like endeavor we're going
Just
through.
because of all the miniseries that
so
led
let's
into this.
so let's start
Yeah.
like
But
knocking
you know
down
what?
dominoes.
I'll tell you what I like about that is that it is unexpected for the characters in the book because it's been such a while since the first thing happened for these people to want to get revenge.
Well, I mean-
that they've been biding their time.
How long has it been for them?
Well, I don't know, but long enough that like it seems to be a surprise. You
Yeah,
know
I
what
guess
mean?
so.
So
To anybody's question that wants to like jump in on this book, one, it's wonderful, it's great. There is also a 2-page previously on.
yeah, they get you all caught up.
Pick up this one issue.
Yep, you can drop
Just
in
jump
right
in.
on GI Joe 13. It's super
if-
fun.
Hell
If
yeah.
you've been hearing all of us talk about how this is the best artist that is associated with these GI Joe books, this is the main core team, and they recap everything for you up to this point and how the stakes are as high as they are. This is a plus excellent jumping on point for this very, very fun comic book. I am just personally still not sold if it's going to read just as well in trades, issues, or collected further later on.
Trade 2, Volume 2, Blood's Revenge, just came out today as well, so I am going to catch up.
And this is like I was feeling the same way about Void Rivals, which I caught up on. You didn't get a chance to read yet.
That book is so good as it goes.
This might just be a Kirkman thing for me. He brilliantly paces his books for collections, in so like they read like water, but because they read so quickly like water,
You're like, up, done.
it feels like less of a investment
Meal.
in pieces as it is in larger chunks, which is, I mean, I guess that's a good problem to have. I just like to let them stack up a little bit, but Void Rivals is it's escalating really quickly, and it again still might be the strongest of the 3 main Energon books. It's very, very good.
I think one of my
we've already
problems
seen
with
like
that
a
book,
big catalyst thing happen.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he is not holding back on the revelations.
No.
He was for a very short time, and then just revelation.
Yeah.
Really cool. My problem with Void Rivals as a series is that as I look at the covers, I have trouble figuring out where in the story I am, because I have a stack of them to go back to. And I'm just thinking, oh, I need to go back and catch up on Void Rivals. I'm looking at that cover going, that cover is indecipherable from a cover 5 issues ago.
Not to sound like a dummy, there's numbers on them.
Yeah.
Well, are you talking about just like
I'm
the way that
talking
the book is
about
designed?
the graphics, the images on the covers. Generally, if I'm reading Amazing Spider-Man, I can go back and be like, oh yeah, I read that one. That is a cover graphic that is indelible and stuck with me, and I knew what was in this issue because of the cover. All of the covers are so generic for Void Rivals that I have trouble going, wait, which one of these did I read?
I actually,
Right on.
yeah, I actually agree, and it's
They're
not
all
like,
purples and
yeah,
greens.
And this isn't even really a criticism for me. It's just an acknowledgement. They are each very like monotone.
Yeah.
And I've had multiple issues where like I'm looking online.
That's happened to me too.
At the series to be like, do I have that one? I don't know.
Well, you know what? I maybe do that with all of the Energon books, where I will, because Transformers I was doing that a lot with too, where I skimmed like the back couple of pages, being like, no, I didn't read that.
Yeah.
Oh, I did read that. Like,
yeah.
I feel like all of them kind of.
It's just it's just from marketing.
All of their
and-
aesthetics are very like consistent for each book.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, even the G.I. Joe book is kind of like that now that you mention it. And the all of the Daniel Warren Johnson covers,
They're all robots.
For Transformers.
For Transformers,
They're gnarly as hell.
but they all look
don't
the
help
same.
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, this one's gnarly. I don't know what happened in this issue.
Yeah.
My favorite recent one,
I think
is,
it's across the board with Energon. Now that you mention it,
Yeah.
they're all kind of like that. Yeah.
is Optimus Prime pulling out the tape inside Soundwave.
Yeah.
What a great cover.
Oh, they're all great covers. It's just
yeah.
where am I?
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Cool.
Nah, man. Great week of comics. So you guys
It was
looking?
a lot of good stuff.
I read Alien vs. Captain America. That
So
was a
did I.
weird book.
It was fine.
Planet Death,
From
number
Bad
2 by
Idea.
Bad Idea.
Yeah.
Beautiful book. Better than issue 1. Really cool.
Oh, nice.
But it's like buy or try monthly. I'm not exactly like I had to remember what the hell happened in the first issue.
I'm looking forward to reading the Ice Cream Man Mortal Coil Shuffle card set.
It's good
That
stuff.
looks really cool.
What is that everything? Are you looking for anything else? No?
That's it for me, dog.
Look,
Good stuff.
All right.
thank you for everything. That's it. Be sure to join us every Wednesday night on 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the CultPOP Live podcast. This week, or last week, we talked about... What did we talk about last week?
Oh, was that the horror?
Oh, we did Frankenstein and horror picks. Go back and check that out, because even though October is over, horror never dies.
Intro to horror. Not our intro to horror. What's it called? Bridge. Gap.
Gateway.
Gateway to horror.
Yeah. This week we're going to finish off all things Twilight.
Yes.
We're gonna review Breaking Dawn Part 2 as well as rank our ultimate Twilight saga rankings.
That's right.
It's very important. All the interwebs are telling me that this is probably one of the most high stakes important episodes we ever do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So join us for that. Thank you so much, and we'll see you here next week for Fresh Floppies. Do-do-do.